All right then. Hey, what's up, Rugal? Man, I swear. So it seems like,
Put out the good china. Fast is here. Ooh.
Hey, it seems like, two identical minions can walk into each other, no matter what.
Yeah, that's trippy.
Yeah, babe, that's trippy.
Oh, I gotta show you something.
Yep.
You're gonna get a kick out of this.
Okay.
All right, here you go. I'm sending it to your DM. Check this out.
Yeah, make sure you share your screen first.
Yeah, I will. There, I got it up and running.
Ah, sweet. So you got everything all set up now.
Yeah, the Lenovo is very, very nice. It's a 2 GB SSD card. It can actually play games on it. I would have to probably up the thing to like a 4 or 6 because there's no way I'm going to be able to store Final Fantasy XIV on it because just how much storage place it would need. But I did get Steam and I did get I got Discord up and running. I'll see about getting video and all that. I did do a test run of Streets of Rage and it works just fine.
Okay. Well, I'm just glad we're finally back. We had a really good visit, don't we?
Oh yeah. You mind explaining a little bit of it, what we did?
Yeah. So what we've been doing the past for the week earlier, this week earlier this week, we've been
Yep.
Me and Rugal came by to my house, and we actually wanted to show you the places that that were near me, like the Boston Aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there's also Laconia, and the Game Tycoon Arcade. I think
Yes.
I think there might be more.
We did Arcade Tycoon. That we did that on Sunday. Let's see. Hold on a second. We did the museum on Thursday. You know, the arcade museum where Keith Apicary donated his Neo Geo arcade machine. That was very fun. I got a bunch of tokens from that. After that, we went to Portsmouth. We went by your old stomping grounds. We even went to North Beach up there. We went to Kittery, Maine. Had an amazing hot crab roll and some fish chowder. Your mom made some delicious pork katsu that night. Excuse me. That was Friday. Saturday we went out to Boston to the aquarium. We also got to go to Quincy Market, and I went to Newberry Comics and got some awesome the first 2 books of JoJo Part 6 Stone Ocean, as well as my mom loved the CD that I found for her. I also got the 2 CDs for myself that luckily the Alice in Chains CD one that I got didn't break this time. Hallelujah. So I can finally rip those songs off and put them on my tunes. And then, yeah, Sunday was Arcade Tycoon. I loved the pinball machines that they had there. I was amazed that New Hampshire has a huge pinball scene that they do.
Yeah. Also, we beat we also beat in House of Dead for the first time.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Need a bit more. I need to edit a bit more. Apparently, the colors that I did for the artwork didn't come well. Usually, I was in a different lighting or something.
Yeah, that's tough. All right, hold on just a moment.
Okay. Well, let me know when you're ready to start. Oh yeah, and for Dawntrail, I'm sticking my ground as a gunbreaker, while Rugal gets to be a bard in this.
Yes, because I like the bard. Starkey just wanted me to send him something, so I'm just doing that for 1 second. Alright, there you go. Let me just get Twitch up again. I need to get a mouse for this one too, so that's the only other thing. If you're wondering what I'm doing is, I'm trying to get a mouse for this thing too, because, oh, like, it runs great. It's just trying to, God, it's just trying to get this thing, like, maneuvering around with my finger. It's very hard to do. Okay. Yeah, there you go. All right. That one's up, and let's see, I got my Artemis bow glamored. Thanks for doing my bar design. I mean, obviously, we'll get a bunch of other fun stuff, so...
Yes.
Let's get started. And Graha.
Okay.
Becoming Dawn. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Wooklamot's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Tural? Nomenon is bound to have some information of the continent. It certainly wouldn't hurt to be better informed. Just thought of burying myself in books is making me feel sleepy.
The first.
Alright. Yeah, I have a little bit of an upper respiratory infection going on, but I already took the required measures if anyone's wondering, so I'm already getting out a lot of mucus and stuff and drainage, so I'm feeling a lot better. It came down hard on me that last day, Vas, but it wasn't until I got on the plane where I was feeling like worse, but then I got right to bed. Quite right. Not only would it help to make an informed decision, but if you choose to go, you would better be prepared for what would be better prepared for what awaits. Come, my friend, let us be off to the archives.
Yeah, Eleanor, off to the archives. Yeah.
Yeah, still working on my Whitey voice. The way he always says,
Eleanor.
I think you're getting a bit worse.
Oh, really?
Ironically.
Good. I was trying to mimic how Oni does it. Okay, let's start a studio.
Wait! Wait!
Yeah?
Don't
yeah, Puddingway, yeah, he's always been there. Yeah, remember I talked to him before.
Since when?
Since we were doing the end preparations. All right, come back. No, come back. You can voice Puddingway. Puddingway.
I guess my body wasn't needed to start the final days after all. What I preserve, once people taste it, they'll be even happier than they were before the alcohol would start. I just know it.
Keep dreaming, Puddingway.
Oh, that's Dreamway's job.
Well, I mean, Puddingway can have the dream of giving people pudding. Hey, Graha.
It seems like there's more. Okay, here goes nothing.
It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of the land from which many of modern-day staples hail, the far western continent of Tural. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous popoto, these crops and more that regularly grace Eorzean dining tables trace their origins to the New World, as the place is known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins at the year 1498, the 6th Astral Era, when a Lomensian sailor named Ketenram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at theretofore unknown continent. Ketenram spent several moons exploring inland of the course of which he encountered the dozens of the sprawling nation of Mamoja. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he won along with permission to roam freely. Ketenram would return to Tural several times, but during his first expedition he charted the land and gathered myriad root vegetables and seeds to bring back Limsa. The most notable of these was the popoto, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Eosa. Produce was far from the only bounty of Ketenram's expeditions to Tural. Many tantalizing recipes, such as the bean-filled burrito, and gripping legends, such as that of the Golden City, reach for our shores by way of his ship. To those outside of Ketenram's circle, Tural largely remains shrouded in mystery, yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent.
Davey, you gotta get over to the food court. They got this Taco Bell and the bean burrito is so good.
Oh my god. You scarily acted.
Thank you.
Have you
Every
been?
land has given. Yes.
Have you,
yeah, go
have
ahead.
you have you been practicing since you came here?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Another Christmas covered in feces.
Yeah. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tyrell is no exception. Yet, while some of her creatures have become a familiar sight in the Eorzea, many more exist that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca. Accustomed to Tyrell's craggy mountain ranges, this four-legged beastkin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds, if not thousands of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. Wivery. This ferocious scalekin is native to the desert jungles of Tyrell. The Mamulja have succeeded in taming them, utilizing prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that the Wivery is also employed as a siege beast, and fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. Veli Garmanda. Torelli folk holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest beast and the very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Valley Garmanda. Whee! Peloton, oh, I miss doing that. That's just gonna be doing all the time, if you're wondering.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do lines in the sand.
Let us begin by
So you work
comparing
on your
the.
reading.
Let us begin by comparing the geographical characteristics of the three great continents and Tyrell. The former stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and the difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be greater when moving east and west, but harsher when moving north and south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by man, animals, or plants. A case in point is the Algans, who rose to power in Aldenard before advancing to the east into Isambard. Their movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Gaulians. Meanwhile, although the fierce tribes of Tyrell waged war with one another for generations, stymied by the climate, none could make it great headway north or south. Translating from the frozen land, withered beneath the desert sun. With the strike tied to an open place cannot be pierced and judged. Such as wait a bit, until the leader of the Mubuja succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land's about history and the reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of defeat. Truly, it's a testament of the Autarch's greatness.
Oh, I thought I said Aurochs. I immediately was getting Final Fantasy X flashbacks.
What if it was?
Aurochs forever. What?
What if it was the Aurochs?
Remember that was the Blitzball team? Walker's Blitzball team, the Aurochs? The Besaid Aurochs?
Okay.
Ah, now it's coming back, huh?
Principles of blue magic and spell acquisition. Hey, I've done that before. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Walkawi, a tribe in the continent of Tyrell. The tribe holds nature in the highest and is seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it. They have learned to harness the power of wild light around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the surreal deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. Under Shaman's watchful eye, I managed to master the Walkawi's art and make the animal's powers my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty and named it Blue Magic. The reason I choose the color, and as will doubtless gleaned, it is for the significance it holds to the Walkawi. I cannot think of a name more fitting to honor the people whom this noble magic was born. Okay.
Having perused, this one, right. Having perused a wide selection of books relating to Tyrell, you are somewhat better informed about your potential destination. Gratia will be eager to know what you have discovered. Should you wish to read more of these books again, reference page.
Yeah.
Scour the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are a few books who wholly dedicated to the subject of Tyrell, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let us continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to the chatter.
Naturally.
You are tiny, Groho. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't but help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Tyrell within. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? I was rather taken with the tale of Keteram. Popotos, I have a newfound appreciation for the legendary city of gold.
Which one do I pick?
Popotos, I have a newfound appreciation for them. As have I. Despite having just enjoyed a hearty meal, I find myself craving popotos. Just like those nice fish and chips you got at Kittery, Maine.
Yeah.
As they will keep well, they were a boon to sailors, and it was the same property that allowed them to survive the voyage to Eorzea. The book also mentioned a method of preservation which sees popotos repeatedly frozen and dried. The resultant product was apparently used in a stew by people in mountainous regions. I should like to sample that dish one day. That and all the unique cuisines of the vast continent. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Tyrell? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. I learned about alpacas. I learned about wivrays. I learned about Valley Garmanda.
What do you want to pick?
I learned about Valley Garmanda. Now, why do I get the impression you're imagining pitting your skills against the fell beast? Unfortunately, I found scant details on your would-be prey. One source simply described it as an enormous winged creature with scales hard as steel that rules the skies. I should like to see it with my own eyes, presuming it even exists.
I thought I heard familiar voices.
Mm-hmm. Hey, guys.
Fancy running into the two of you here.
Mm-hmm. Well, have some research of your own, do you? We hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Rodstedt Han, they will next to look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here this day? Well, a nation composed of the desperate peoples of Tyrell. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We do well to read up on Tulioli ourselves.
The contest. Are they the only one allowed to help Wuklamot?
There was no mention of such restrictions, as I recall. On the contrary, Wuklamot gave us the impression that she could have several champions. Adventure.
I think I know how to make the most of our respect. Follow me up, Nod. We have plenty to do.
Alice, wait. Twould seem our plans have changed, if you'll excuse me. They never could rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex. You're tiny, Groho. Yeah, the flight was great though. No problem. Okay, but we touched down at 11. It's 11:30. Touchdown, and I was back at home at after 12.
think my heart is starting to beat.
Why is that?
No reason.
Oh, really? Why's that?
Oh, Davey, why's that? Oh. You got a spirit of Christmas?
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
Well, we have to accept. We can't... Otherwise, we can't do this next expansion. I never say no to a new adventure. I'm still undecided, to be honest. I'd rather not get involved in politics. I never say no to a new adventure.
Ha! I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well.
What was that?
Be it the contest or something else,
Something in my throat.
there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not? Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenon. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core.
Yep. That's what Heidelon used to tell us. Hear, feel, think.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
I wonder what that was about. Not good. He was waiting for us to say yes. Alright. You okay now, Vash?
Yes. Don't mind me.
Spirit of... That was just... Was it?
Don't mind me, okay?
Yeah, that was just the spirit of Christmas. Welcome back. If you're looking for Woodlemart, she is currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go fetch them for you. Yes. Understood. Please wait in the main hall. Yep. Our conference room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
You've been practicing, don't worry.
No,
If
it's
you have
just
the voice.
not just that I want to like voice her. It's just
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
First
I
one.
wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. I've never been one to turn down an adventure. I'll do it.
I chose the first one.
Oh, you want the Star Trek
You
one?
need
Okay.
me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
You're not planning to leave without us,
That Jim was
are
that
you?
plays new trails in tuna.
Alphano, Alize, what are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wooklamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Aaronville as toads.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose
Yep.
that.
First impressions last.
Yep. It's the truth.
"'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphano Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize."
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it. Oh, excuse me.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the
Yeah,
City
exactly.
of Gold.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
Aw,
But, Raha,
I know. I want Graha to come with us. Dang it. Oh well. We do have a Pictomancer now.
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Yes, definitely.
thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
You got it.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora. There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
And there we go. The end of Endwalker. You okay, Vaz?
Yeah, I'm okay.
No,
That's
you were about ready to say something, and
I just need to get used to Lamont.
Ooh, look at that. That is some new artwork right there. Alphanod looks way older than he usually appears. See that?
Yeah.
They look like he's also taller too. Oh yeah, yeah, same. They made him look taller. Good work. Yeah, Fankrid, Urianche, stole. Here we go, Estinian. Grahatia. Ooh, nice. Trial. Seto. Oh, Zero was great. Yeah, Casey Layton did an amazing job. Sean. Go to Graha art. Julius. Oh, Nigel Plinkett, Pillington. I did not know he did it. Erinville, yeah, Eri, Karasen, Coco, and Hana. Stoll looks good. Nadine. Living Way. Yep. Sleeping Way. Mapping Way. Bean. Excellent artwork. Gaia. Oh, Anna Rust. Lena. Prologue. We spell lady! That's good. That's Dia. Olympus and Themis. Fastos. Oh, here we go. Athena. Yeah, Pandemonium. Nice. Virgot. That was a fun alliance raid, Vast. The whole taking on the 12. Volgar. Senior, yep, Nalbo. Effective. Alpha. Leon. Athena. Doomsday. Ooh, look at that. Joe Dempsey, yeah. Hey, Scarmiglione. Yep. Barbaricia. Agnazzo. Alec Newman. Rubicante. Yep, Peter Bramo did a great job. Golbez and Durante, yes. Joseph C. Joseph Cap, wonderful. Zeromus. Rust. Here we go, yep. Santa Briar. Lamont. Okay. So that we, once we get past it, that's a nice one of us, and also, by the way.
Yeah.
Big juicy. Alright. Wait at the designated location. Lest you wonder about your passage to Tural, the Enwell will arrange a ship through his guild. You know about worry about your own preparations. Speaking of which, please take this with you. A get-ready knapsack may serve you well in your coming adventures. Now, I'm not sure when your departure will be, but as I said, I will let you know when I hear something. Till then, please take ease. Well, before I begin anything, I need to put that backpack on.
Yeah, I know. Just gotta wait until.
Because we'll still have a drippy out even if I got the backpack on. Meanwhile, Limsa Laminsa.
When does the next ship set sail?
Estonian.
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say?
Excuse me. What does Estonian mean? Meanwhile, in old Charlian.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember. Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
Yes, we do. All points lead to Taral.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
Not yet, Grandpa.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
We shall see. Excuse me. Weigh anchor now. The tide is high and dawn of a new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizon's bond and tread the gilded path beyond.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, let's start.
No, just a moment. Let me get the knapsack going. Okay, and then that should be in my collections. Or is it in collection or is it? No, it's accessories.
Yes, it's in plus accessories.
Yeah, accessories. Alright. This bar is ready to go. A new world to explore. Welcome back. I've just word from Erenville. Seems he's managed to secure passage to Tural aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go inform your travel commander? It should only take a moment. Woohoo! Never heard that one before. Ojika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice.
The only one yet to arrive is Erenville himself.
Ah, you're here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tural. There'll be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space.
That's fine. That's fine, Erenville. I doubt anyone expected we have a ship to ourselves.
They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns now, it's time to voice them.
I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's cleared on what would be done in Tural, yes?
We've not forgotten. The nation of Tuliyolau is the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant.
In addition to that, Alpha and I have an objective. A part of the reconstruction, Garmald sees ways to reconcile and re-engage with the neighbors. By visiting Tural, we hope to learn more how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insight that might help our friends in Ilsabard. But we'll pursue that goal in our time. You can be sure that we'll give it the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you'll be welcome to do so as like. You want to find out your gun, brother? Get right, pal? Yes, as far as we can determine from the old missive I found, you've been tasked with investigating the Gold City by your father, the Dawntrail. Yet, oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for both reasons, both official and personal, which I very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'll be sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with the interest in City of Gold.
The Golden City is a child's bedtime story. I'm part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as guide.
Still playing part of the Stoic Servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you changed your mind.
Hoist sail and let the wind take us as she pleases. We won't make you Dawn Servant by standing here and talking about it. I go wheresoever adventure is to be found.
I like the second one.
Yep. Alright.
Haha, woman. A person of action.
Alright then. Still committed to the journey. Then I say we make ready for the depart. Okay.
Rugal, he's right here.
Nope, sorry. I thought we would have had to go to the ship's harbor. Alright. Neat. Igorous they are. The others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. Yeah, it's still loading it up for me.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Oh, Dawntrail.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need? And so does our ship cast off from the docks.
Ramphel narrated this time.
Yep.
We sail west, as Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat!
Hey, she was doing the Rocky V pose. I just noticed that. Remember that the on the box art for Rocky V, Stallone would do that with his fist in the air like that. Oh, here we go. New map.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
Oh, hey, Sergio, what's up? Feel free to join us if you'd like.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
Yes.
Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
Oh.
Alright, we go to Rugged Retired Mercenary. Yes. Hello, Mr. Keel.
Well,
how's it going?
What are you doing?
Well, it's Rugal that asked me to come here if I want to.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, Vast. Don't worry about it.
I'm not sure about that.
Just gonna be here for just a few minutes because I'm gonna go to bed soon.
Okay, you ready for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what we do in our the D&D session again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, I had a great vacation. Yeah, I showed you, Sturkio, the Lenovo that I got.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. And I can see that you had a good time.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, it was very fun. Glad you enjoyed the pictures. Alright, so let me get started with the mercenary. I see you in Eosia before. You and great famous hero. Yeah, I've had enough of playing this simpleton. There was a time when we took the great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eosians coming to Tural, it's become more impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds.
Burly Adventure.
Burly Adventure. My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Kenterman. You know, the first Eosia to set foot on Tural almost 8 years ago.
80.
80 years ago. Mamurcha's leader is said to have welcomed Ketenram with open arms, sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back, popotos, tomatoes, and coal, which spread across Eosia like wildfire. This grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. Tales say Ketenram returned to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and it was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. Alright, self-assured trader, you got that one.
Wait. Aren't you missing something? Alright.
Self-assured trader.
A major, I presume. I'm a merchant myself, based in Uda. With specialty imports and exports, Eosia and Turali both. If this is your first crossing the Salted, they say, the social mores of Eosia are not necessarily the same as those of yonder. Consider this. It is not common for various races to be referred to instead by their names. Absurdly clan. For the mean quotes, it's a hit to sorrow. To Hrothgar, to Brawl. Not to mention every member of the given clan is the same race, mine. But because many individuals of said race are associated with the clan, a fair association in such cases. But take care not to give offense.
Okay. Now we'll go talk to Fonchanine.
Wait.
Oh, this will be my first visit to Tural. Fonchanine is the name. I was working as Esthamine's Aesthetics in Ulda. You see, but my employment with them, came to an end. That's why I visited Charlotte, in the hopes of starting over. When I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tuliol seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. I don't think it'll be better this time. Was he part of Realm Reborn? Because he said he worked for something in Ulda.
Well, he might be. He may be a relative of the, like ascendancy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so like crafting. Sprightly sailor.
But no, that's probably a new person.
Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the weight of succession, your young Woklamat being one of them, of course. But from what a Mabuja bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the 3rd, promise. Okie dokie, girl.
Did you learn anything of interest? Oh, I haven't heard about the clan names. We should have Lugua and Herrera teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly here up there. Let's all gather in the cabin.
Okay. Good night, Sergio.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Viera live there?
The Shitona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Whoa.
We're in the teeth of it now, lads! Reef that sail before the mast snaps!
Oh dear.
No, it's Leviathan again.
Watch! This wind's too strong to take in your sail! Man pulling off the mast! We need help! Get him below decks first! Quickly! Before he's washed overboard!
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since. The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
We've done that before.
What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease. Voklamat, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
Barf.
By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Here we are.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
Okay.
Can't be much farther now, can it?
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. Ha! At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more!
Then I better not let you down.
Uh-oh.
Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
There we go. There's that main menu theme. Beautiful.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
There we go.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Dawntrail. Woohoo! Tulliola.
Doesn't that remind you of the chocobo thing from FFXIV?
Kinda, yeah. Sounds more like the big city. From Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, which was a Hearthstone expansion I played. That or something out of Lackadaisy. Hey, Gobbo!
They're called moblins.
Oh yeah, moblins. Were they called moblins? Because I thought that was that was the creature from Legend of Zelda. Weren't they called moblins?
Well, the moblins is another type of goblin, but like I said, they have their own clan and they're called a different name.
Yeah, I just know that's just a famous creature in Legend of Zelda, because it's a bulldog mixed with a goblin, so a moblin.
I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
I like Wook's hairdo. Reminds me of kind of like Zell and Waka a bit.
I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
Vanu. Yeah, it was Vanu.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulliola are still few and far between.
Tulliola.
As we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out, or...?
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next Dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tuliyollal?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first. I bid you welcome to Tuliyollal.
Tuliyollal. All right. Hey Vass, did you see like for the Twitch Prime rewards this month, or just recently?
What?
One of them, I cannot believe that the full version of Chasm the Rift for Good Old Games. I'm gonna have to.
I already redeemed that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play that sometime whenever you do a Quake Legacy. I'd be happy to tackle Chasm the Rift because I have good memories of that game.
You always wanted to play games on stream.
Oh yeah, of course, because that's what we do together, honey. You know that. Well,
I also want to experience Chasm the Rift myself.
Okay.
So.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to it. Yeah. Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Oh, that's a lot of experience. You can return to the city at times, speaking despite the sailor. Alright. The nation of Tuliyollal. Tuliyollal.
Right then, first things first. Stupid and queasy. No more blood for a while.
Yeah, you're doing good with your voice, by the way. I realize we've just arrived. We should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore.
Oh, God, you. Are you sure you're coming in a condition to do so?
Aha! We were wondering who these strange folks were, so the third promise found herself some new followers then. Followers? Lamar, are you unwell?
No, not at all. Could have be better. The Burro does not get seasick. No, sir. As for my handpicked entourage here, I recruited them to help me with winning the right of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. And a group of foreigners is going to attract everyone's attention, especially during the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were.
Your siblings have a tendency to, command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach.
Yeah, I'm better to that, and I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're a bother to me.
You're very kind. Good day to you. Third promise. I did have a point. Lamar is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person investigation surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd.
Wait, what do you mean, technically?
I suggest we move into 2 groups so as to attract less attention.
Just technically, Igor need me there? Alright. Alright. Warrior, you, and crowd can come with me.
I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we had a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your onwards.
Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until work will nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go.
Oh well. Well, just a minute pass. One of my friends was sending me a message. Okay.
I'm fine now, really. Get set around the all day feeling sorry for myself. With the contest looming, with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we are here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Aaronville already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, but explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow jacks can navigate the bay, mostly short fishing boats or just ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much above the incoming yards of Dawntrail, the south of landmass, the lands there will produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted up to the merchant stalls in the neighboring market. Speaking of which, Baby should be our next stop. Okay.
Yep, covering you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. We know that.
So, but... Sorry. Just feels like I... You know that feeling when you keep telling you that it sucks.
Yeah. Well, you're working on it, Vas. Just say it.
No,
makes perfect.
No, not my performance. You know the reception, okay? And for Jared.
What do you mean the reception?
The reception of Wogamot and Dawntrail.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, don't get that out of your mind.
I'm trying my hardest, okay? It feels like I'm trying to like it, but I feel like someone.
I know. You kind of have to block. You kind of have to block out all the negativity, and then just focus on the story.
I'm trying my hardest. All right.
I know you are. I know. Vas, honey.
No.
Calm down.
I mean.
Take a deep breath.
I mean, like.
Block it out, and then just focus on Wook and then everything like that.
Yeah, but. Okay. I'm still thinking pro Jared and his and James' video.
Whatever.
I'm just looking at the preview. I was like, when do we get to that part? And it was like,
I never even watched that, and thank goodness I didn't.
You know, I wish I didn't watch the whole thing, but I looked at the thumbnail and the preview, so I guess right. I know, but so far Lugana seems kind of confident. I don't know. Maybe it's part of her character growth.
I would say she's braggadocious at this moment. It's a common character trope. Like a overly confident, braggadocious, I can do anything character. It's been in many media. It's nothing new.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. This is website, baby. Two y'all use large marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelf. Anything you want, they mostly likely have. You know, does Woman ever give you the Ferryman from Journeyman Project 3 vibes?
What was that again, sorry? Oh, yes, like, I thank you, sir. Oh, what can I take you this time? Oh, we've got some mini nice marketplace in Atlantis. Though you may want to be careful. They're trying to organize an escape route. But that's another time. Yes. Oh, I love the ferryman. If you want to go for that voice for
right. I should mention here in Tulia that we've been thinking with the Pale, a cursing in Pello created. But don't worry, my one trade is coming in for 800, so most shops are happy to accept your deal. There's also Waku Meki Beki, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first.
Hold on. Waku Mekwi. Waku Mekwi.
Okay, next we'll be heading back a bit. The northwards up to the stairs to the plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your faces.
Okay. Peloton. Yeah, I don't think we have access yet to, well, we have to probably do Wook's little excursion first before we get access to the Aetheryte. Because remember how they barred everything from, oh, here we go, yep. So she leads us right up there. Oh, right.
Yeah.
This works perfectly. Okay, well, let's talk to you first and then we'll attune.
What do you think, Daddy?
Well, it looks great.
Goodness me, you have Aetheryte in Tuyoli? Tuyol? I think I told you before, but my brother, Koana, spent 3 years studying Charlian. He fell in love with the nature in its way, and brought back to us the knowledge of Aetheryte construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. Did you do the attuning thing? It's a great thing to do. We'll head down again, and then up to the slope to the side, right at the top of the gate which leads to Dawntrail. Let us make this stop at the Bright Plume Post on the way, though. That's the headquarters for the Lens Guard.
Okay, well, that's a tune.
Alright.
Thanks, Will.
Very happy. So here.
Oh, you're tuning? Okay, hold on.
Wait, didn't you already tune to?
No, I did. I just didn't know if you were tuning to the other one down there.
I'm pretty sure I have attuned to it. Yeah, I did. Okay, let's just see if the map changed. Okay, so. Yep.
Yeah, I'll have to get those in a bit.
Yeah, but everything else has changed. Okay, hold up. Okay, let's talk. We have a lot of narrow, windy streets with cars up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, though, the builders make sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Okay, crowd.
Okay.
Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Rugal amount gets her endless endurance.
Yep. Wook is running. Kryle doing the chicken run.
That's.
You see how Kryle runs? She's got her arms up. It's like she's like almost like doing like a chicken run.
I don't see that.
You don't see like Kryle running?
Just.
I'm making a Vass, honey. Why are you getting so angry?
I'm not angry. I just.
Gotta chill. Remember, I'm not feeling my best right now, but I'm doing what I can.
All right.
I can go for another 2 hours, and I'll probably call it at 12 because I'm getting still kind of fatigued.
Yeah. Here we are, the Bright Plume Post. The Sultan States here are responsible for defending Tulioi and preserving the peace. The Lance Guard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago when Rugal took us over as commander. The title's so empty armor. It means the first province is considered equal to the Dawn server in Monster Strength. I tell you, I don't know what prompted people to skip cutscenes. Meanwhile, I've even managed to... well, I'll discuss with my brother then our accomplishments later. Up and noon and Alice should be around to here too. Come on, it's time to show you to the Skygate. It's right at the north end of Talon Mark.
Oh, wait, I gotta go this way. Yeah, I got it. I still have this. Don't you worry. Again, Vass, we're taking this one at a time. You don't have to worry. All right, look.
Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is the equally massive bridges to March. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yakui. Strictly speaking, Turel is another two separate continents, Yak Turel in the southlands of the mother, and Zag Turel, the northlands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Let's just say it used to be one great landmass, but long ago, the two fought in a gigantic battle, one threw the other to the ground. Yeah, but so damn. He said he has to split the continents in twain. A familiar sounding town. I put in mind of the conflict between Heidelin and Zodiac. And getting back to Zag Turel, those lands are a part of the Tuliyoi nation, correct? That's right, isn't my father incredible? He united the people of two continents into a single nation. The main cause of Turel has been at war for generations. It's only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that is the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can pursue the peace he built. Well, one guy got she's not doing it for selfish gains.
No.
But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations.
Aspirations.
Crossing the bridge to Zag Turel requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, there won't be issue any new permits until the right section is over. I promise to get to you once I'm Dawntrail, but until then, you'll just have to wait.
I'll hold you to that, and I'll make sure you win. Mark my words. I wish we could go there right now.
I wish we could go there right now.
Yeah, I think that's where the big city, that technological city is.
Be patient. I swear this that one once the throne spot. That travel pyramid yours.
I'm holding you to that, Book. I'm gonna go see my city.
Nope. We could cover have the city now. Tuliyoi is unlike any other place I have visit. I'm sure I'll enjoy it myself.
Oh, weapon cover. Sweet. Alright, let me check what this one is. Alright, well, I have, well, actually, no, I have a manacle, so... Alright, update. Well, let me just check your stuff. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it for my pally. Alright. Tower shield. Oh, they could. Yeah, they fixed it. Check that out, Vass. See? Boom. Oh, that's nice. See? Look at that. Look at the green color. That's wonderful. All right.
Yes, see, you're taller than Wukwomat.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just she's a little taller than you. I've noticed, or that could just be the hair, maybe.
That, well, it's only a few inches taller. Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah, no. The male Hrothgar's always gonna be taller than you. All right.
We'll head west next, towards the Arc of the Dawn. There are landings on our way. No, Darby supposed to. The Turia doesn't want more methods of travel. We get by. Now, if you see enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. The Arc of Dawn is on the other side of the city, so speak up if you see something that interests you as well. Okay, here we go again.
Loving the song.
Yeah. Well, catchy. Nice big change of pace. I'm still struggling to conceive of how one constructed the entire city on the side of the mountain. This is originally the site of Yakui Taira, the giant builder when they were first making the bridge of Dawntrail to appease the gods who slumber in the great ocean trench. After the Yakui withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries, so when Papa was established his new nation, he saw a structure that he could refurbished into the palace, sitting practically in the center of Tural. He gathered artisans to do the work, and a house they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district of Tuyo. We climb these stairs here, all the way up. Actually, follow me, Rugal.
Oh, wait.
Rugal.
Alright, hold on. I'm just checking some. Oh, well, no, we can go this way. It's a back way.
No. That way you'll miss the dialogue option.
I see the dialogue up there. Yeah, you see, Vast. I see the dialogue option in my bubble.
I see.
Oh yeah, no, this one. Yeah, the way I went Vast was a much better shortcut.
Okay. Okay, who do you want to talk to first?
Yeah, let's talk to Will.
Papa's house is called Prologue Shunsa, which rapidly translates to invisible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back there later. Let's move on for now. The sheer scale of the place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents.
Yeah, you see, Vast, this is interconnected. You don't have to worry about getting lost or anything.
Yeah. No, sorry, I that was embarrassing.
That's fine. Oh, sweet. Aether Shard. Woohoo!
We should do that first. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from all Tural clans. Mamuja, Zibrao, Pilipelu, Moblin, Hanu. We also have a ton of Walta, Hatsaro, and Shaitona who moved south from their ancestral lands in Tural. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tural. A true representation of Tuliyo's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the electric cultural aesthetic. It's also beautiful. Well, I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs.
Hey, it worked.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Croft first. I've never seen such an enormous drum. What would have one to beat such an instrument? Okay. That big drum here is called the Dawn Herald. They put it for a formal occasion, like when honoring the land's god returned from a dangerous duty. I tried hitting it with my axe once and it rips his skin. Earned me a proper scolding, let me tell you. I think it was at that time Papa held me upside down by the ankle. Did you see it? See my father? Do you see me even my father? It's like 4 times my size.
Hey, alpaca. Suck hey, that's a nice reflection. That water area looked like those little transports exits we used in Gauntlet Legends. Oh, that was fun getting to play that with you in the arcade. I'm glad we got to defeat the dragon.
Yeah.
Blue Valkyrie needs food badly.
And here are the originals. Not bad, eh? I hear Indonesians use airships to sail the skies, but you only find balloons in Tuliyo. We have them for exact same reason as Aetherites, Cohen had brought back the plans for Shaolin, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities have never been easier. But that's about the dirigibles. The Ark of the Dawn awaits.
There's that drum. Digging the sacks. Vacation time, brothers. Vacation.
This is it, the Ark of the Dawn. When the Giants were still here, it was known as Yoktura Lingate, but when Papa found Tui Yol, everyone began using his present name in honor of his great achievement. He was designated as Kozama Uga, the well to the south of the city. Depending on what the writer section asked of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozama Uga, the name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those puppy animals we passed earlier?
Alpaca. Damn alpaca.
Ah, those are alpacas, fearsome four-legged beings. Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Kyle. You'll learn soon enough. But forget the alpacas, I have something far more important to show you. Come along.
Okay.
Yeah, the intro sounds exactly like the Final Fantasy X Chocobo theme.
Yes, it does.
If you wish to learn more about the history of Tulia, then look no further. Just these tall pillars, you mean? What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you really take a really good look, you'll see that there's something much more interesting.
Oops, sorry. Yes, inspect the stone pillars. I guess a lot of people skip these scenes, the whole history stuff. I saw that fish.
I was...
Yeah, you were testing it, yeah. It may not have been the first go around, because again, just a lot of people were being little poo-poo heads.
Pictures? Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell us to your stories. Merida featuring a two-headed Mamuzo. Oh, then that's supposed to be... That's right, it follows the exploits of my father, Gulu Jaja, just journeying to unite our lands. We call it the Tuli Yol saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he performs, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn to how the Tuli came to be. Play them as long as you like.
Oh. Alright, lay of pots.
Alright. Let's see. This one is the lay of pots, but depicts the moblins of Kozamuga. They might be wear odd mods that sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver they sell is best you'll find anywhere. Marble goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly the Vanu are the only people with distinct Turali counterparts.
Okay, let's go to Lay of Repast.
This one regards the lady's death. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is the Zed Brawl. Like me, For decades, the Zebra and the Mamuja were at war for control of the force of Yaktel. The action Papa took to end the conflict had since been hailed as the first test in the founding of Tulial. There's a clan of Hrothgar in Balsa known as the Hellions. In their society, the women rule as queens, and the man serves as devoted subject. Yet here in Tural, several men and women appear to be fond of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with the location.
Yes. All right, let's talk to Lay of Reeds.
Here we have the Lay of Reeds, the story when Papa visits the Hanhanu in the village in Kozamauka. So the people often almost mistook for Vanu. If not for the colorful plumage, he spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in a sea of clouds, so it's not surprising he took an interest in your countrymen.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year. Very famous and a lot of fun.
Brotherhood.
This verse is the Lady of Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer, Ket. Something. I can never remember the name.
Ketran.
You mean Ketaram? That's the one. Ketaran's arrival in Tural is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It said that two grew to be close friends, brotherly spirits, if not in blood, but no one knows what became of their explorer in later years. Ketaram's appearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. Records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then ensured he was lost at sea.
Ooh, excuse me.
If you're done with the first hat, we can move on to the second.
I had some of that nice chili with beans tonight. All right, Lay of Gold. You know, from the MRE that I got, it was good.
I know. The Lay of Gold. The pillow shows one of the Pelo, whose homeland is the Pacha. Having created our currency, the Pelo are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tulial's markets, and their traveling peddlers are common sight no matter where you go in Tural. Don't let their size be all they might be mistaken as children. Beneath those beast masks, they are clever and calculating traders.
Nice.
Oh, this was my favorite. The Levi's. The big battle within the legendary Tural Vidiral Valigamanda. I should explain. A Tural Vidiral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and will get to preternatural power. The tower described the Far Eastern occupies in similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valigamada itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tural every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years ago, or so ago, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Beedral and sealed it away in the Urupacha's mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valigamada is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeliness at Tulial's national emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Okay, blank color. Oh, this one's not marked. Papa said he loved the blame bird for the next chapter of Tulial's history, whatever that might be.
Proof.
The latest proof. The big village is the Yokhoi, the largest of Tural's people. These giants want to use their great size to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yokh-Tural. Having brought the southern regions to heel, they then turned northwards to their sides of Zak-Tural. You'll recall the massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate. Sometime after launching the northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urupacha. I've never ever seen any of their kind so much as step foot in the city. This was the people with power and resources to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions in their place in Turali history? Had you feel history then?
Yes, thank you. You're doing great, by the way, honey.
Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. The surprise there seeing I could keep eating down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So it's good to have it out by the local Delsey. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, that chicken biryani last night was delicious, Vass. Love that spice. Your buttered chicken looked good too. Definitely get you some garlic naan next time you're at that restaurant. It is worth it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love the night theme.
Wait, so there are different themes?
Yeah, you hear it? Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, of course they do a night theme. Oh wait a minute. Sorry, I gotta do something with my chocobo for a moment.
I'm gonna turn to the
We are.
turn.
Yeah, hold on. I'll do that in a second. Okay. Alright, attuned.
Have you ever had tacos? They're totally all classic. You bake a crunchy salad made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of just it's all sell them, but I like how they're made here at the Ballyob's Tea at Best. And I need one right in front of me right now. So let's head down to place the order with the old Brokiabu.
Tacos!
Oh yeah, the crunchy super supreme! Oh!
Yeah, Whitey's favorite.
Just like the orange chicken and pancakes.
Please stop!
Look, Evo! My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Did you hear the Silver Scales are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils. Oh!
Little tacos. Oh.
Aww.
If it isn't the third promise.
What the?
I don't know these ones. New salt. Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother. Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest,
that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us!
Bakul Jaja.
Such an honor. Glory on your name, brother.
Yeah, you definitely remind me of an ogre magi from Warcraft.
Brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiolan. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense. Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
A two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
I fought one too.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
Oh yeah.
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural,
Well, yeah, Vast, that is really the basis of how ogres and ogre magi are in World of Warcraft to a T. If you're wondering. Soft taco.
The Bunewa. And the Dopro.
Dopro.
Every once in a great while,
Kind of look like a
two-headed
troglodyte back there.
offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Ubiko and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
This time, look, I'll hold on to the tacos.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
Sure.
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
So it goes.
Oh. I hate it when I get crushed tacos, too. I can relate to that. What's up, Vish?
Nothing.
No, you didn't have to. You didn't have to be yelling. I was just doing my Whitey voice. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but you're proroguing it a bit too much.
Oh yeah, no, I won't do it as often. This is when it comes up.
That was only to try some authentic to y'all cuisine. We sure her enjoyed Openoda and the other at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can hide up in front of Red's splendid quarter, or even at the seats on the town march, as you prefer. Now that you have the idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volkshunsa. Ah, my poor empty belly. No,
Up here. We're gonna go that way. No, oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, okay, I see. So we can just we can go over there by the Aether Nuts. Whoops. Oops. I got deterred going that way. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice night theme. I like it.
Hey, Rugal, make sure you disable your disable the weapon display.
What do you mean?
I mean, it clips you at the backpack.
Oh.
Like, you do intend on keeping the backpack.
Oh,
you might.
Shit, I haven't. Man, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, that's true. Okay, put that away. No, I didn't realize there's a lot of Aethernet shards that we have not gotten yet.
What? You don't want to
Well,
keep.
poop.
You don't want to keep that backpack.
I'll have to do that later, Pass. I know I don't have much time, so I just want to make sure that we tackle as many quests as we can.
What do you mean so much time? It's simple. It's at your character screen. You see the weapon icon?
Hold on, just hold on. Okay. All right, character.
Sword icon.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, you gotta understand, Mass. Like, I'm trying to like hard press into making sure we get as much as we can tonight. All right, another Aether Shard. Woohoo! Oh, this reminds me of Hulda. What do you think of the night theme, though?
Calming?
Yeah, glad you liked it.
You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole rasa colibri, but the gods will wait us for us forever.
Well, speaking, yep. Right, a succession. I've acquainted the twins with the rest of the city as best as I could in a short time. The unbounded enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. It was like herding a pair of unruly quarrels. Teehee.
I don't understand all too well. Charlie had the same effect on me. Right then. Now it's time we saw inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home, and to meet the eyes I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for.
Alright then. Justinian. He's a big dude.
Estinian? When did he get here?
More to the point, why is he here?
Oh, you know this man?
Yeah, he's Alphanon's big
Whenever
brother.
my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunpurge to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
That would do, Spearman. I would receive my darling daughter. Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
I see you, warrior.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tural.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
Good call.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
I'm not sure I understand.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now, Dawn Servant. I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies.
Ha! Old-tempered still. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their mettle, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
There he is.
The claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Kona. The third promise, Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja. You four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away, and it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyollal is young, and so I look to the always for inspiration. The right of succession, the means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest, but the Tuliyollal I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all. So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Now you have us to compete against. Ah, though it seems the one-head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shok Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yoktural and find the City of Gold.
Oh. El Dorado. That was the name of it, Vas, if you're wondering.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer as proof my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyollal. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions, and we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same.
But in order to achieve victory proper, you'll need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
The Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth.
7 trials, got it.
Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja as successor and be done with it.
The rite of succession begins now. I'll be watching you progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
That is important.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Kryl Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession. But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Lamachi.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City.
All right.
Thank you for hearing my petition.
Ooh, excuse me.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galov.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose.
Man,
Are you sure you wish to be part
work
of this?
that they did, Vast. I'm not even getting any frame drops at all for all these characters.
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Nah, that's not Renville.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. What's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
All right, just a moment, Vess. My longtime friend was asking me something on Steam. I've known him since high school, if you're wondering. Yeah, we go way back. He was just finally getting into Final Fantasy, but like he's doing his own way.
Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see where this journey leads. I've made my machine. I've made my decision, and I mean to see it through.
I've
made my decision, and I mean to see it through. Yeah, my friend lives out in Texas with his family. Got a whole farm and everything.
I will speak no more of it then.
Oh, he's always been ambitious.
As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
He was Marines, I was Navy.
Here they come!
It's Saralja!
Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake.
I like
there
that
goes
design for
Tuliola's
Saralja.
mightiest warrior.
What, green? A green Rothgar. I've not seen that color before.
Our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Serelja. Take heart, tiller of the soil. The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the Landscape. Serelja, the palace seer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gulul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion. Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
Cryon, are you all right?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier. The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
There's the big boy.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser Claymans. Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyolan. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. A pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
He's a bad
Sounds
dude.
like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Oh yeah. You don't like anything but Mamulja.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies, it's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious Third Promise into your care. Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise? I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Alright.
Well, so much at the brief beginning I had in mind. Papa's not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to the Tuliol saga.
Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any discrepancies between them.
Good idea. Let's go and take a look.
Woohoo! Oh, that was some good leaping. I didn't think I could do that, but I did. That makes everyone. Wuklamat, the tablets if you would.
Of course.
Everyone has a tablet, then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences.
Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical.
The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted.
So now that we established the scenes are the same, where do we go from here?
The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Tural's peoples, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way.
Then we had the answer right here in front of us. The Papa's path is laid out on the Tuliol saga. The events the glyph portray. Do we know the exact locations where they took place?
If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track.
Let me think. The way Reed was in a nearby Hano settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during the festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lake Gold, the one involved in Pel village, which is about the same distance from here.
Before going anywhere, we should ask about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talks you would toured the city about the storm we passed through. See, apparently it ravaged Rokjar several years ago. The roads are not as well paved as the others. The most susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If you want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, let's just spend a few moments making inquiries.
If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us.
It will be prudent to ensure we're prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Oh, hold on. I forgot that I got that chess piece. Excuse me. Alright, so that is the Snow Cotton Coat of Aiming. It's the same thing? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay then. Oh well. Guess I'm set for that then. Oh yeah, another Aethernet shard. Yes. That's alright, the reservation is under Wuklamas' name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you.
Certainly, sir.
I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you've finished organizing your gear, you can meet us outside Zabalyevchi. Shabalativ.
Greetings, welcome to y'all, and welcome to for the 4 hour Towers. Whenever you're ready, I'll show you to your rooms.
Thank you. Oh, okay. All right.
One more thing.
Mm-hmm. Tacos. Yes. Oh yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah, the snow one. I was lucky enough that I already had gotten one off the market, and it was like, oh, you get one here too. Cool.
Perhaps you've been the keenest to head out. But where are Erwin and Wugma, I wonder? Oh good, y'all here.
Who might your companions be?
Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get from the locals. These two hails were the villages we're taking to village.
I give you credit for taking initiative, at least.
What do you mean, at least?
I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice.
I, too, am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help.
Before we begin, there will be doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Yeah, like Pearl.
What's this?
'Tis called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances.
Is that so? What a handy thing to have. It'll be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introduce my two new friends here.
Okay.
The Tulio saga features the normal Tural's clans. Tuludos, the Hanhanu, and the Pilpillo have settled relatively close to the city, so I have brought a respective representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the late freeze in their home village, Okehanu, located at Kozamuga. Ah, that sounds familiar, isn't it? The other, the spellful one, is the Pelu, a code of business by their folks from Irukapacha. They appear in the late cold and grab all kinds of marvelous goods to the Wakun Opelo, their village. Now it's worth out which was the vision first. Why don't you put your adventures into yours to work for us? Pick our destination.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
I
like.
Hanu. Yeah. Hanu.
Wait, you want to do
I gotta go for macaws.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because he looks like a giant macaw. Of course, I'm gonna do the macaw first.
Okay.
The quest to Orokopacha will become available once you have completed the quest experience beginning with help of Hanu.
Okay.
The Kozamaku Uka. So, what is it you'd like to know?
The road to Okehano, we should go south to the Arc of Dawn, and then follow the road which alongside the coast of Amoga River. Is that right?
It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes. Well, houses were torn apart and several people injured if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. Oh no. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution.
We'll be sure to watch our footing, thank you.
Alright.
Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound to Kozamuga, we shall head over to the Ark. We'll be back to talk to you a good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat your drink your fill that. The about tea. It's all been arranged.
Okay, let me get this one just in case I didn't get this tuned. I think I did. Oh, I did. Oh, and wait a minute. Let's peek over to the the Hunt Master. Yeah, I was gonna do that too. Yeah. Might as well have this out of the way. Protection Scout.
Oh yeah, there's also a sightseeing quest sign.
Yeah. We gotta get the sightseeing guy. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, the clan hunt board. Yep, Dawn hunts now accessible. Beginner. Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, now we should.
Where's the sightseeing guy?
Okay. Follow me. To the Aetheryte
Yeah,
chart.
because I can. To where?
Here. To the Aetheryte Plaza.
Okay. Oh, okay. The sights to the west. Yep. Oh, cool. I'm gonna go up there. Yep, here you go. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Sightseeing log expanded. Woohoo! Whoops.
Are we all ready to leave? Then onward to Kozamuka. Open the way.
Kosamauka, the land of rainbow terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the Marcy Trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
Kozamoka.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tuliyola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
Okay. There's still stopping the third promise, is there? Good thing she has a rainbow to keep her getting lost. From Millsy's grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Alright, let's get moving. We could continue alongside the road. We should find ourselves in the village before long. You know, I'm starting to getting a feeling like,
Oh, hey, there's the new Grabu.
I'm starting to getting the feeling that it's like, they'll do anything as long as you've stolen it. So,
okay. Come here.
Oh, I like this one. Okay, that's a
You
good
know,
one.
I got some. I gotta launch ready. Let's go.
What?
I hate when I have a cooldown. It's like, shoot, I gotta use it. Here, have a ballad. Yeah, so how's my damage?
Just pace yourself.
I am.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess so. Like, probably they'll do anything as long as like Yeshua is involved.
Oh yeah.
Probably my guess.
Everyone has arrived. None of us for except a certain third promise who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings.
Hey, I told you. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is Hana Village. I'll tell you about that. Ogano.
Okay. The festive people. Oh, nice.
It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage brought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's see what we came to do. Find his elector.
Okohale!
What now?
It's a Hana greeting. Surely you heard of it the last time you were here?
Well, I was busy enjoying the festival.
Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanu Hale, welcome you to Okeano. As elder of my people, I shall also be filling the duties of elector during the rite of succession.
So our ideas about the electors was correct? We just do as Papa said and retrace his path from the saga? I'm ready. Give me defeated, test my worth.
All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For a moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. See ya. Well, that sounds like a theme from Saga Frontier.
Did we poke around a bit then? We might pick up some clues about the feat. You know, prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What? You think I'm being too cautious? No,
Yeah, that
I'm...
sounds like York land, Vass. Sorry.
I'm impressed is all. You admire and respect your father, who is prone to decisive action, so I expect you to rush first and ask questions later. Or never. I'll do what it look up to Papa, but you should know that when he's a bad side too. The hidden reason is a thinker who takes time to consider all the possibilities. With the long nights he takes these days, though, the head of it is less restrained by his wisdom. It can't fault you for thinking that all there is to him, but there's more to the Dawn server than you've seen thus far.
I should like to speak with the head of reason one day.
Well, I'm sure you can catch him awake soon enough.
To return to the subject at hand, do you wish to take a look around Okehano then? Do some groundwork before the feat begins.
It's something like that, I mean. I could possibly pass the test with my eyes closed, but he'll keep us busy while we're waiting.
Woklamat has the right of it, as Elder Zanuhale is a resident of this village. Learning more about it can only improve our chances in the feat. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Erenville, Alasay, and Kryl could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Woklamat, them, and myself will handle this northern half.
It sounds good to me.
Ah, there we go.
Honestly, I prefer this light motif.
Oh yeah, me too. Is that dark and edgy enough? Whatever. Too many people were whining about just because of the fact that they
No. People wanted to have Yeshua more involved.
Whatever. I guess that's why they didn't like Stormblood when she got injured and was not there for like the majority of it.
Yeah. That's really I probably have my say here. Maybe there was also a sip of Yashoa.
Maybe. Alright, vantage point. Probably cat girls.
We already have a cat card. Does that not suffice?
Well, I meant like like the human cat girls.
They go mini.
The gaping hole in the walls, missing portion of the roof, are clearly the work of the storm's powerful ones. Repairs appear to be ongoing. I blame a lot of that VAST due to that whole that freaking visual novel Nekoparo Cafe. Well, that corrupted so many people.
Yeah.
Carbuncle.
Yeah.
You heard about the storm. I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help the Dawntrail sent, we're making progress repairing little building and homes. But roofs, walls can be patched. There's so much else that was lost for good. Oh. Man, I love this motif and the theme.
I saw the visual novel where you could fuck your sister. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hano I spoke to are not their usual cheery selves. The storm broke down more than wood and reeds. There must have been something I could do to help them. I'm going to look out a bit more.
Yeah, you know what? Sadly, Vast, if it wasn't Nekoparo, then people would just be going on about like, oh, don't you dare watch Boku no Pico, like forever. Remember when that was just a drawn out, done to death meme about Boku no Pico?
Yeah.
I mean, at least back in the day, people would be like, "Oh, don't watch."
People might watch it.
Well, no, remember? It's back in the day. Like when I was first on the net, it was people were like, "Oh, don't look at Orotsuki Dochi, Legend of Overfiend," because that one was infamous.
What? What? Is it just a regular hentai novel?
No, it was a hentai anime. Yeah, Orotsuki Dochi. Yeah. The dry and sunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. Yeah, but that's the actual full name. Orotsuki Doji, Legend of Overfiend. It was I guess like a meme way back. Oops, we should have gone up there. No, we'll just have to go around.
Please. Legend of the horror thing.
Yeah, that and Bible Black. Those are ones that people usually would comment.
I remember there was a hentai novel where it's all depressing all the way through.
Yeah. Oh, one that I
think it was like Metamorphosis or something.
Maybe. Oh, and then of course another one people always went on about, especially because what's his name, Bennett the Sage, would go on about Violence Jack. Yeah, don't watch Violence Jack. Yeah. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. No, I feel bad for Bennett, but he's gonna end anime abandon on his terms, so that's good. He's got to take care of his family now, especially his ailing father, so he just doesn't have any time anymore to do anime abandon. He left a community post a couple days ago about it.
Probably good for him.
Yeah, no, he's doing well. I mean, dude's made a long process of all the.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with Violence Jack.
He kept playing up like it was just like it was like almost like the madness rolling, like it was just so hot and like too much for the internet, and he wouldn't be able to review it. So that's what he just kept going on about, his Violence Jack. It used to be a running joke with him. The boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plants hold practical and cultural significance to the Hanu. Then...
Actually, what was the game that you recommend, Spoonie?
Oh, Angel Devoid, Face the Enemy. Remember the movie Face Off?
What?
You remember the movie Face Off? Yeah, you remember where Angel Devoid was like that too, where the good guy gets in a nasty accident, and the one that finds him is the bad guy, Angel Devoid. So in order to get people away from him, Angel Devoid hires a plastic surgeon to make the good guy look like Angel Devoid. So you're playing the whole game having to pretend to be a bad guy, and it was a lovely concept.
I see.
Yeah,
Oh.
that Face Off did that, you know, with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta.
Okay. Hello. Can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building south of the village.
Oh no! If I can find it on good old Game Sets, I will play Angel Devoid to stick it to Spoonie. So, definitely.
On my way.
It's a cyberpunk game. That's why I liked it too.
Okay.
We ought to hurry over too. Because of all cyberpunk games, you know what the main character was called for a detective? Jake Hard. I'm not kidding. His name was Jake Hard. So I was just like, yeah, I'd rather be called Angel Devoid. Thank you very much. Hmm. Oh, it's our competition.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
Maybe they went the other direction.
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu.
Yeah, what's close to the voice?
I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't
Oh,
begin
okay. Here it
without
is.
us.
Yuck.
Ugh, you made it after all.
I love how she said, "eh." I don't know why, it just sounded good. Rugal does not
No
like.
need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge.
Oh, it's a bonus team.
Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Right, so we gotta end your guys' drought.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Oh, mercy me! You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Okay.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The feat of reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Damn it! I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
All right. All right, the Feast of Reeds. Oglamon is eager to help solve the Hanohano's woes.
I don't know the threat thing about bombing, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bajoka Jaja eat his words.
Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aranville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. Well, oh yeah, did I attune to this?
You did.
We did we? Oh, let me just check. I'm just making sure. Oh, okay, cool. Alrighty. So, Vass, get over here. Alright, Sky Slipper time. Because this is the perfect vacationing vehicle. It's like a Woody. Vacation time, brothers. Vacation. Oh, hey, new the bird enemies. Nice. Heavy mata. Oh, adamantoise.
You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time.
Give me strength. Let us scour the fields and help our board leader identify anything unusual. Ooh, nice piano. As Zenohai described, the reeds appear to be wilted and unhealthy. Fatty water. Water contains no obvious containments and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. Patty mud. So on the patties is, as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. Excuse me. Lethargic frog. Small frog catch today. Sure, lackadaisical. Doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. It looks like a toad almost. Yeah, again, another good piano theme. They are knocking it out of the park for the last 3 expansions on good piano themes for night excursion.
Enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do we say? Any obvious problems?
Some of the water ain't amazing.
I agree. The water's supposed to be good quality, as the amount of which the reeds have been planted.
The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know that for certain.
I don't know much of that about the fields, but something else occurred to me. When you just how the creature seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is no reason for their flagging spirits, I believe.
Go on.
The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for the celebration and renewal, but without it, the Hana was struggling even more to recover. Last time I visited, this village was in the middle of the festivals. You never seen the Hana more joyful and alive. It's a indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compel their woes. So I say we have to put on their festival, get them everything to cheer in the sad times. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead us to the solution for the other.
Stranger things have happened. I don't know about that.
What do you want to say?
Stranger things have happened.
Right?
I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways.
True, and being buried tonight as we are, any proposal worth entertaining.
I suppose.
Besides, this is Wuguama's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know what the festival float is? It's like a boat moving from reeds and looks like a bird. In that big building to the north, let's go and see it.
Okay. Well, I made sure that to get my laptop charged up. I still got to make sure that the battery's fully charged. So much less debate when I'm turning load. Yeah, my friend said that too. Is like definitely want to see about getting a 4 or even an 8 gigabyte SSD for it. Right, just a moment. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's finish up this quest, and then we'll call it. I've been enjoying Dawntrail so far. I'm sorry, Vass. I'm actually glad I remained spoiler-free of Dawntrail.
It's a bit. Although I know some spoilers in Dawntrail, but I'll also say this. It's actually a nice change of pace. Just considering the other
Shadowbringers, Endwalker.
Yeah.
I mean, lately, this gives me a lot of feelings of Stormblood, and I love Stormblood with all the exploration we did in that.
Well, Stormblood is more like the end of arc to the Doma saga, and well, the whole saga with Almigo. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, this is the plot I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look.
Inspect the festival camera. Okay. Oh, we haven't done this in a while. No shoe bill.
Shoebill only appears in the first.
I know. I always like the shoe bill. Okay. Well, already
missing eye.
Missing eye.
Oh dear, one of the bird eyes seems to be missing a gemstone.
It's the carrying pole. It's broken.
Oh, that's definitely broken. How would they lift this great big vessel without the carrying pole intact?
Yeah, feathers broken on the end.
These teleports, I see better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter than the last time I saw them.
Alright.
Well, I think we all agreed that this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it?
What's going on here?
We were admiring your festival. Well, it's a shame it's in poor state, due to the recent storm, I gather.
Yes, we had to leave it exposed. We ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there be no lifting of wings. No ilhana.
Inihana? That's what the festival was called. I want want to help you hold it.
I think that's in a village. Homes are in and we're struggling to make repairs. You want us to hold a festival?
I know how it sounds, but giving into the misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through its tragedy.
The Royal Festival later is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. Well, we don't have enough materials to repair the float. We need a boxia for the missing eye, uipo wood for the poles, and feathers when the wind draws into a Dawntrail. To what he said no. Apoxia is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment. Uipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. Those chosen feathers, however. The range chosen is the victor of the competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics, and that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. The environment needs grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be an important source of energies, as you naturally lacked. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left innovated. If we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival floor. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. Float might also function as an arcane device. Otherwise, the float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hanu's foes. Pray continue, Alphanot. The float might also function as an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind.
Focus? For what? Oh! Inihana is a harvest vessel, isn't it? That must be the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So, if we prepare the book and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds.
We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual, ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well have not been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through the years of trial and error, the Hanu would have redefined their festival, flow into a focus for harvest players.
Incredible! I know you're practically facing your hunger, but reviving Inihana really does sound like a solution to all your woes. And I promise, we'll do everything in our power to help you.
I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will continue you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the pulse before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alice and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okehanu to gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some caramel brews that may afford the same effect.
The Arabs will visit the shipwright then.
Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float as best I could, and the responsibility is mine after all. I have not introduced myself yet. My name is Linuhano.
Nice to meet you, Linuhano, and certainly, let's all go together.
Alright, Crow.
Thanks to Wugal we found ourselves a promising way forward. It sure isn't now our valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts.
Alright, and we shall stop it right there because, whew, I need to give my voice a break.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you, Vass. It was nice getting back into the swing of things. Apologies that I'm not 100%.
100%? No.
I mean, as far as health-wise, yeah, it is.
No, everything is fine after all.
Oh yeah, I'm just such a... Actually, you know, I could use this one, so it's Alright, level skins. Oh, those look nice. I like them. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna go head to the sanctuary and go it off.
Alright.
So thank you for coming, Rugal.
Oh, you're welcome. I enjoyed.
And I'll work out on the schedule for the rest of the week, if you don't mind.
Yeah. You mind if I say what we're gonna be doing tomorrow?
No.
Was it?
Nah.
You don't mind? You don't mind?
I mean, I know what I got set in stone.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying it's just like if folks, if you're wondering tomorrow, I will be back to hosting FF2 D&D again with Dasher, Sturkio, and Vash.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and exit out.
All right, who we raiding?